Okay, the U.S. Concealed Carry Association. Guys, I'm telling you, for any gun owners, it doesn't have to be the USCCA. For any gun owners who think that they don't need insurance, basically, when it comes to their firearm or when it comes to any situation, any sticky situation that they can get into, basically, my my theory is this: when it comes to insurance and firearms. Whether it's USCCA, whether you want to choose, any other association or any other company, basically saying, as important as firearms is, right? You want to compare that basically to put it in simple format. Basically, you want to compare it to cars. Cars, you need insurance just in case if anything goes wrong. Basically, you can recover from any of the damages. Transition to firearms. Basically, if you get in a tight situation where you use your firearm and, depending on the situation, you kind of need insurance on that, meaning, you need basically money for lawyers, you need money for any damages, property damages, just stuff like that. And you'd be surprised. A lot of people think that they don't need this stuff because, they might think, oh, I'll never get in that incident. I can use it. Basically, what they do is they paint out a picture, right? And this is what actually I done, and I'm guilty of this before I even joined the USCCA. And I was learning about firearms, and I was learning about basically how it is to carry a firearm, right? And what you're liable for, right? How important it is. People paint a picture like, okay, I'm not gonna get in a situation. That'll never happen. If it does, then I'll get away from it. Like you can't really decide what the future entails because, as we all know, the future isn't here yet, right? So when it comes to firearms and when it comes to concealed carry or open carry, whatever you have, you need some type of insurance on that because if you don't have insurance, chances are you get in a situation and you never know what you never know, and a lot of things they practice is what happens before the fight, what happens during the fight, and what happens after the fight. You kind of want to have all those three covered, and you need somebody like the USCCA or any type of company. Of course, this video is about the USCCA and why I choose them, but not only that, they also give you, trainings, important trainings. They give you real life scenario trainings, and actually stuff that you can take away and just by watching the video. And let me touch on that real quick. I'm the type of person I need to learn hands-on, training, right? And looking at these videos and seeing the scenarios, it's like it doesn't even slip my mind that I'm watching videos, right? But the way how they put it, it basically you can like, I guess, ingrain it in your mind, and it's like when you watch these videos over and over and over again, you train your mind when it comes to a similar situation like that or a situation. It could be exactly like that. The trainings that entails, you already know what to do, right? So the trainings are, to me, they're 10 out of 10. And even the perks, the referral bonuses, the benefits you get from the USCCA, everything is all packaged up and for a good price. I got the membership for the gold membership, right? This is what it looks like right here. Bam. Member since January, February, March, April 20th, 2020. And I actually had the platinum membership before that, but I decided to just go with the gold membership because, you get basically the same amount of benefits. You get, bail bonds, you get a little less, but even so, you still get your money's worth. And they also send you a little greeting card. It's pretty cool. So if you're following me, and if you're following the ideology of having insurance, basically to cover your own ass, to put it in that way, yeah. Basically, you need some type of company, some type of program or association that involves themselves in legal matters. So you can't always win the fight. You need somebody that got your back, right? You need people that got your back. You get a sticker. I already put these in my laptop, so I don't know how I even got another one. You get a letter, basically saying, it's like a welcome letter, giving you how to log in, basically congratulating you, which is always good because a lot of companies they don't send you stuff like this. Makes you feel part of the family. And then, hold on, let me get rid of that. And then this is basically like a rundown. I'll show you guys here. Turn around. As a USCCA member, you get to enjoy Concealed Carry magazine. That's another thing. Industry-leading education, first-class training. You get trusted legal protection, as I mentioned, USCCA community, exclusive member perks. Basically, everything you see here is what you get. See the magazine. For me, I think I'm not. It's funny because I'm not even a magazine guy. But when I started like skimming through the magazines, I actually purchased some stuff, which I never found myself doing. But I think it's pretty interesting, and I like the the stories, the real stories behind what they put in the magazines. And for me, it's just beneficial. So you'd be surprised if you don't read magazines. Bring it back to the old school where you pick a magazine, you read it, you'll learn something. You get in a situation, and of course, as a new gun owner or as a seasoned gun owner who doesn't have a company basically to help them as far as legal matters, they're not gonna know what to do right after this situation. So every now and then I read through this, kind of like second nature. Post incident instructions. Basically, you call 911, and then you explain to them in very briefly, what happened. You request. And then you call right after you call them. You call this number, okay. And then when responding officers arrive, this is where you kind of want to learn. You want to learn this because this is important. This is going to basically pave the way in the court, case. Because as you know, what you say can and will begin. What you say can and will be against you. How you say it? What you say can and will be against you in the court of law. There we go. I used to watch a lot of NYPD Blue. Anyways, yeah. So basically, it's you want to train yourself. You want to learn this like second nature, right? And that's pretty much about it. Basically, what I'm saying is this. Again, I choose USCCA because they got the trainings. They're well known. First of all, if you don't know who the USCCA is, then you're pretty much living under like a rock, under the dirt, under like another rock. They're advertised everywhere. So it's for a reason too, because again, they give you perks, they give you, the legal protection, they give you the trainings, they give you all these little cool perks, and it's always good to have a reputable company that actually specializes in these specific matters. I know a lot of companies do this, but I don't know. I feel like having them basically like in my wallet, I don't have anything to worry about. Even if it's something like a serious situation, right? I could just pull this out of my wallet and do what it says in the back, and then we go from there, right? So if all this makes sense to you so far, leave a like. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I will be trying my best to answer them. I'm not like too knowledgeable on this type of stuff. I just know what I know just from watching these videos and just from reading, articles and just from soaking up everything that they offer in the program. And you can get any membership you want. Like I said, I used to be a platinum member. Now I'm a gold member. To me, basically, it's all the same. You still get the same trainings. You get little perks here and there, but to me that didn't really apply. It wasn't applicable to me. So I figured, why not save a little bit of money and kind of get what's right for me? I don't know. and to reap more benefits. Even before joining the USCCA, you can see right here what benefits they have. So I'm gonna invite you to join the USCCA, and basically it's kind of like a referral bonus too that will help me out. So it's me helping you out, but also you helping me out, kind of like one hand washes the other. Either way, I recommend these people. So far, I know there, and this is nothing that draws me to them. They have a vision, right? They have a vision, and they're actually accomplishing this vision daily, right? Their goal is basically to educate 10 million gun owners, protect 1 million USCCA members, and stop 20,000 crimes and save 1,000 lives. If you go on their website, and this is accurate, you go on their website, you're gonna see the numbers that they're accomplishing due to these numbers, and actually it's a little higher so far as like the as far as the lives saved, the crime stopped, and the educated gun owners. In July 2019 is when I acquired my LTC license, and again, I didn't know anything about having insurance. To me, when I first heard it, I was like, "There's no way you can have insurance on a gun." But then, as it occurred to me, like, I started watching more videos and I started seeing more articles and started seeing more ads. It made sense, right? And I didn't see nobody's ads but these people right here, and me going on their website and me just kind of, seeing the stories and seeing, what was like possible actually in a real life situation. And I was like, well, if it happened to them, then it can happen to me. So why not protect myself? And of course, those around me, and then protect myself after the fact that it happens, right? Post incident, because as we all know, having, that iron, having that heat right next to you, it gives you a huge, crazy responsibility in carrying it every day. Not only that, like, again, having an incident happen and you not knowing exactly to do or who to run to after the situation happens, even though you're licensed to carry, right? Even though it's legal for you to have that, even though it's your right to have that, it's also your right to, defend yourself in court. And one thing I would never want for you or anybody to do is be, in a law situation when basically their lives are at stake, even when they were trying to defend their lives. Because, as we all know, here in the United States, anything goes basically when it comes to the court matter. So, again, having these people behind your back, and having attorneys on call, having a number you can dial 24/7, 365 days a year. To me, that kind of puts my mind at ease, because you never know in this crazy world what the hell's going to happen the next day, or what could escalate during a bad day. So if it was up to me, and my advice to you would be join the USCCA, learn about them, right? The link will be down below, my referral code. Go down there, explore the website, see the videos, and make your decision. Either way, guys, you're still going to want something basically to cover your butt when you're walking around with your LTC license, and, when it comes to a sticky situation, 911 ain't gonna help you out in the courtroom. Basically, it's gonna be a free-for-all. So you want attorneys, you want people who knows what they're doing, and people are actually like genuine and actually there for you. Again, in a sticky situation, because with the world that's going on right now, you got the pandemic, you got the these riots, you got all this stuff, crazy stuff going on, robberies escalating, crimes going up. You gotta defend yourself, and not only in the street but also in the courtroom, because as we all know, justice has to be served either way. So get you a company that's reliable, that has a good reputation. My choice, yes, is the USCCA. So again, referral code down below. This is Guns and Trails. I'm Jimmy, signing out. Peace.